Once again, I'm in the city of Newburgh, New York. This time looking at the Kent Bumblebee bike, aka the Super 24 downhill. Check it out. It literally says that. 24-inch super downhill. I don't know if you really want to ride this thing downhill, at least not at any pace that you would consider to be super. So this bike has a fairly convincing, what they call triple front end. 1, 2, 3. It's made out of steel, not aluminum, but it looks cool. It has Falcon shifters, and this one doesn't shift because the cable is really loose. I don't think I'm gonna fix that. It has yellow and black tires. I don't know how they make those. Multiple injection molding process or layering or something. The fork says Zoom on it. So does the stem. Look at this right here. Always wear a helmet, do not ride at night. I'm going to adhere to one of those rules right now. Kent seat, black and yellow plastic trim. You know, this is plastic to keep the seat safe. The great thing about this bike is Kent isn't afraid to put sponsor logos on their bike. So they're sponsored by Thruster #1. I don't know what that is. Big Bubba Racing Cranks. I guess this is a Big Bubba Racing Crank. I don't know. Okay, but I'll accept that. This says Bubba something. I don't know what it says. The sticker's all messed up. ABK the Toolman. I won't argue with the possibility that you might need tools if you buy this bike. Stu Z Super Chain Oil. I think that's fake. Super 24 Racing Technology that they probably copied from other companies. Super 24. This is a technological bike. Welding, that's technology. Springs. It's got a spring on it. Hoover saddles. Okay, I think that's a ripoff of either the Holley carburetor or the Hooker header logo. Is this a Hoover saddle? And Kamler Brothers Racing. And it's also SAS equipped. Apparently SAS is a factory sponsor for this race-ready bike. Now look, this is just my opinion. I'm not stating facts here or anything. I don't want to throw Team Kent under the bus after a century of cycling. But I kind of think that someone at Kent just made up all these sponsor decals, and Kent really isn't sponsored by any of these companies because they don't exist. I could be wrong, and I don't really care that much. So back to the front. Here's this gigantic front hub, which is really cool. I don't know why it's so big. Save money on spoke length or something. Maybe so it looks like a drum brake on a motorcycle, and that is courtesy of the aforementioned Kamler Brothers Racing. And right here we have Kamler Brothers Racing Ignition High Performance rims. I don't believe it. Again, it's SAS equipped, 21 speed racing technology with the FIS Falcon Index system. This is a technologically advanced bike apparently. And I'm gonna turn it around. Where does it say? Okay, there's somewhere on here that it says lightweight, and I'm gonna find that. Aha. Kent Super Light 1020 steel. Tapered wall main tube. Now, let me assure you, this is not super light by any stretch of the imagination. Even my shadow doesn't think so, right? E.T. Phone Home. Wrong movie. Here's the hinge, and on these full suspension bikes, obviously the hinge is the best part. And then like all this stuff in here, the bracketry and stuff. It's always fun. I love looking at that. Little steel cranks. Really technologically advanced dropouts. So when the derailleurs fail, you can make this into a single speed. And I'm going to try and ride this thing. I don't know how it's gonna go. Wow. I missed the shot, but that guy's motorcycle had a huge front wheel on it. Okay, here we go. Do the brakes work at all? Moderately. Okay. See, I'm riding around in a kind of a old parking lot in the wind. And I'll go around on a circle. Whee! Right past the building. Uh-oh. Am I getting a little bit brave here? Here's the curb. Uh-oh. Oh my. Whoa. Okay. So here's problem number one. See my fist on the brake? That's called a brake that's out of adjustment. And just like I did with the last bike I rode, I'm going to adjust it here, which is the wrong place to adjust it. You're supposed to adjust it here. But if you think I'm going to do that, you're crazy. I'm not even going to try and shift this bike. I'm just going to pedal it. It's not an uncomfortable bike if you're pedaling slowly around town. Like if you're a 12-year-old kid just bumming around the neighborhood, this would be a perfect bike. But I really think it's a bit of a stretch to call this a race-ready, super downhill bike. It's more like just a Kmart Bumblebee, and if you're 12 years old, I'm sure you would enjoy it. Thanks for watching.